I really needed to do that introduction formally. And thank God it went well, as in they kicked it off from the onset, as in it has been as in the smoothest ride any guy can ask for. And we thank God for that, because it doesn't happen every day. You might fall madly in love with someone, as much as you're not seeking your parents' approval, and kuna friction, and there's a bad vibe. Thank God we didn't get that. And a few months later, do you want to tell the story of buying the ring? Because it happened in like a random evening, kabisa. But I was shopping for a while. I was actually shopped from I think from Feb, and the proposal was done in October. So I started going to these jewelry shops, nianze kujua, okay, what figures are we talking about? Because if you're not interested, you just walk by this to jewelry shop without even really knowing how much it will cost you when that day comes. So you can take interest, kaanza kujua the difference, mambo ya carats, the gold, the diamonds, whatnot. Yeah, it took me some time, but eventually, as in, it's so hard to please us. So, and you don't want to spoil the element of surprise. I don't know. I like to hear notes from other people, other couples. How do they do it? Because you don't want to get something that utampelekea aseme hapendi. You want something that she'll immediately fall in love with, and she wouldn't want to take it out of her finger. And somehow I got it right, and it was a sigh of relief. I bought it in Tao too. One evening we were meeting, I don't know what errands we were having. Then we were separated, I need to go to a cyber, do something. Then she had to do another errand. I went, I saw it. We agreed on the figure. I had to run to the bank, nikatoa pesa. I didn't want to second guess it. I saw it. Nikona, this one, for sure she'll like it. The size pia, I kind of almost nailed it. Yeah, no one actually gets it perfect. But thank God, siku leta iti ndogo sana ama kubwa sana. But from the onset, nilikuwa nimeambia mtu, if this doesn't fit, is there a provision for me to bring it back for you to resize? Yeah, it's part of the after sale service. So nikabuy, we met up. Then she asked me, where have you been all this time? I'm giving her funny stories. They're not adding up.
The thing is, he had shown me, I think we had parked on this side, and he's coming from this other side, and he's telling me he was from doing, so it wasn't adding up.
Yeah.
But now him, he has anxiety, and nafikiria probably
Ameniona,
I'm up to what he's
yaonekana.
doing.
Yeah.
And I actually had no idea at all. Sasa hiyo panic yake ndio ilikuwa inamfanya feel like I'm already onto what he's doing.
Yeah, so yeah, she didn't know anything about it, but immediately what followed after it was the heartache. The heartache ilikuwa zaidi what immediately after. The same day, she decides, no, I want shoes, I want what? Hey, first umedentiwa, hata uja recover, you're still staggering from what you've just done a few minutes ago. And you can't tell her you don't have money. It was somewhere close to payday, so anajua, mse akona do. So tumeshop, natoa tu pesa tu na uchungu, kijua yaki hii inaweza fikia hata rent sasa. Tumetoa, but thank God, I didn't stop the shopping spree. Tuliendelea tu. Somehow recovered, and yeah. A month later, one Friday evening after a job, I went, nikamchukua, nikamwambia, let's go for a drink. Drink meaning coffee, masoda, ama ni nini. Yeah.
You don't drink?
Yeah, I haven't. It's not a trophy, but I don't think I've had alcohol for like 5 years, which is a plus for me.
What's
No event, usiulize event. Because kila mtu uliza, okay, nini ilifanyika? Did you wake up in a ditch? I don't know how it happened, but yeah, there's so many things that happened behind the scenes, and I think I credit my mom, maombi, nini. But there was no specific event that happened that triggered me to stop. I just went for a month without 2. Nikaanza kuwa nika challenge, you want to do 3? Look at me, I'm here. She's actually, by the time we met, she's never seen me even with any glass of alcohol. And I think it was a good decision.
Was it messing you up? Was it messing your life?
In retrospect, say no, it could have, as in, I don't know what it does. You don't want to be the person that you compete who will come in the latest, at you who had the last man standing. As in, you don't want that. Especially if it's someone who you don't value, maybe you can. Like in kama someone, as I said, material, you don't want to expose that. You don't want that to be like a competition at we tulikunywa. Those conversations hazikusaidii. Yeah, so I'm hoping itaendelea tu hivyo hivyo tu. But so far so good. Yeah. Yeah, that day wacha tuambie sasa that day. How version?
How is the experience?
Okay. I think he started preparing me like a week earlier. There's that particular dress he had bought for me. He was insisting, Friday we'll be going out and you wear this particular dress.
Insists.
So I'm wondering why. But I was like, okay, fine, I'll just wear it. I think that night, the night before, that Thursday night, was acting a bit weird. Okay, very weird actually.
Mimi?
Yes.
You weird? I'm always weird. There's nothing specific with that.
There was this particular thing. Imagine he comes with bags of clothes for the next day. And then after ironing them, he takes that bag and goes to the sitting room and puts that bag by the door. Isn't that weird? So me, I found it, and so me, I'm wondering. So I was actually now starting to add 1 + 1. Kuna hii namba nimevaa hii dress, and then amekuja na bag, akaenda akaeka bag huko, akatoa nguo iron, akarudisha bag kule mwisho.
Mbona hujaniambia hizi story na ndani eti surprise?
Okay, I was already adding. I was like, okay, fine.
Okay.
But I didn't even check the bag. I didn't even pick it. Like 1 + 1. Okay, fine. And the dress, okay. So akakuja akanipick at work in the evening. We went to parking. So yeah.
Westlands.
So when we got there, we had drinks, and then we had some few bites. So I'm telling him it was almost 10, so I'm asking him, see, we can leave now. He's like, no, let's wait kidogo. You don't want another drink? No, I'm fine. Don't want to eat? No, I don't want to eat. Like, okay, fine. And then in between the evening, I'd gone to the washroom. Now, what I didn't realize when I was coming from the washroom was that they had motion detectors, so for the lights to turn on. So when I left the cubicle, the lights went on, and I freaked out. I was like, what is going on in this place? So I left, and I came back and sat down. And he didn't know the story, that what had happened over there. So I'm telling him, let's leave. He's like, okay, no, let's leave. And then he's like, you don't want to go to the washroom? And then I remember what happened. I was like, no, I don't want to go to the washroom. Go to the washroom. Like, no. And then before that, he had left, and himself, he had gone to the washroom, and then that's the point he went to the car and picked the ring. So, and it took a whole lot of time to come back. Wondering, what's going on? Then he came with a story. The waiter had confused the bill. I had to sort it out with the waiter. I'm like, by this kind of place, I wouldn't expect them to do such a thing. And it's not like there are so many customers. That was like, fine. So tukasimama. Then we went like just outside the washroom. There's some stairs you go up to the pool area. So akaniambia, we stood there. You're waiting for change, or? Yeah, I think you told me he's waiting for his change.
So let's enjoy the view.
Yeah.
It's actually a scene to behold, overlooking Nairobi life from usiku with the lights. So there's a pool there. Yeah. So
you told me, let's have a view of this pool. Because we had discussed about proposals before, and I'd told him I don't like attention, a lot of attention on me. So he knew he doesn't want to do it. Please, everyone is there. So at least now that's the point he was leading me now to the pool. And he had already talked to the waiter. And the waiter had put the ring in the
Those
buckets.
Buckets, they
Yeah.
serve fries in
Yeah.
miniature buckets. No.
So now the waiter comes in, he's like, the waiter had already talked to the DJ, they had arranged the song that they are going to play. I think they had already discussed which song they would like. So she comes with a bucket, and the other waiters is following. So he's like, oh, here's your change. Then he dips his hand inside. Hey, kidogo kidogo, he's on one knee. Everyone is anxious, including myself, including him. Honestly, I can't even remember the words that he's saying.
Well, then I prepared a speech, sijili and happy. I don't know.
We were both of us
My brain
nervous.
froze, yeah.
Yeah, nerves were running everywhere. But
The most important part
yeah,
is
he
she said
opened up.
yes, yeah.
It was a very beautiful gold yellow ring, and I really liked it. So, and I said yes.
Yeah, that was the highlight.
No.
I'm shaking again. And hizi hapa za kukach na emotions. But nasikia kakitremble too. But it was a beautiful thing. Nothing out of this world. No choppers. No going out the mountainside. It was brief, but the bottom line is she agreed to, spend the rest of her life with me, which really matters to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sijui ningefanya nini yake ningerudishia hiyo ring. Yeah. Because the only thing tulikuwa discuss ni resizing. Refund hakukuwa nayo, so nilikuwa na expect wenye, please just say yes. And thank God she did.
Yeah, I really liked it. So a month after that, we had, it was in October, so we had the rush show in November.